Butthole town. What goes up and around the corner. Butthole town. Well, we gotta get out of a butthole town.
And we're back. Hey, everybody. This is Butthole Town, episode 12. It may be a little weird because we're not hearing my co-host, Joel, introduce the podcast as always, and that's because he was tragically murdered. No, I was kidding. Joel is busy. He's trying to graduate college. So this week, he's gone. But in his place is my wonderful girlfriend, Samantha, co-hosting the podcast with me today. Samantha, you can say something. Your mic is on.
Hey.
Oh gosh, she's just laughing over here like an idiot. Classic
Fine.
Samantha. So this is probably going to be me mostly hosting this podcast, but Samantha is going to be here giggling in the background. Now, I hope you contribute. Okay.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Can I do my intro?
What do you mean? What do you mean your intro?
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Oh, great intro. There we go. Samantha Hickman. Hey, what's up, you guys? No, Samantha, you're going to have to pull your weight. Joel does a great job. We do a great job.
He's my favorite host.
Oh, well, jeez. We do a great job communicating back and forth, so you got to help me out, okay? You
I
gotta.
will.
Okay. So today, because we have a girl on the podcast, this has never happened in Butthole Town history, I decided to take advantage of this opportunity. Wait, that sounds wrong. Not like that. I decided to take advantage of the opportunity that there's a girl here. Well, geez, it just sounds terrible. I'm going to ask her questions about girls, okay? That's what I'm getting to. I'm going to ask her questions about girls that guys want to know. I found this online. It's on UConn, or hercampus.com, excuse me. Hercampus.com, and it's 24 questions. All guys want to know about girls, and I'm going to see if... I'm not going to ask all 24 questions, but I'm going to see if Samantha can answer some of these questions. Are you laughing again?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, he's just laughing. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Does the way a guy spits game, in quotation marks, actually attract you more to him?
So, like, if he has, like, good pickup lines, is that kind of the question?
I mean, spitting game is, I think pickup lines are part of that equation. I don't know if that's all spitting game. There's a lot that goes into spitting game. It's like the confidence, the swagger.
I think I'm going to use you as an example. Cause
use me as an example?
Yeah, you're my most recent experience on that.
Yeah.
Well, you asked me on a date on Snapchat or through Snapchat.
Yeah.
But the way that you did it, I guess, kind of made me more into you and into the idea.
How did I ask you out through Snapchat? Let the Butthole Town fans know.
The memory is kind of blurry, honestly, because I was like freaking out and like screaming with my roommate. But I'm so sorry, Ashlyn. I'm about to call out Ashlyn if she's listening.
Shout out Ashlyn.
I actually asked you if you liked Ashlyn because I knew that she liked you.
Okay. For those people out there, Ashlyn is another girl, one of Samantha's friends.
Yeah.
Well, not her friend at the time. They were competing over me.
Yeah,
but
we were enemies.
Yeah. So she asked Ashlyn.
I asked if you liked Ashlyn because I was like, if he likes Ashlyn, I'm out. Like, I'm out of the picture.
Oh, you asked me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She asked me about Ashlyn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you were like, what? No.
Yeah.
And you're like, why would you think that? And I was like,
I didn't like her like that. So I was
they were just really good friends.
Yeah.
Because they sang together.
Yeah, and Samantha was super jealous.
That's neat. But anyways, he was like, what? No, like, why would you think that? And then and I was like, oh gosh, like, now this is kind of awkward. Like, where do you go from here? But anyways, end of the story is he basically is like, well, would you want to go get a milkshake sometime?
Yeah, I asked her if she'd get, like, if any guys want to pick up a girl out there, always ask the girl, like, does she want to go get a milkshake? Everybody likes milkshake. Well, if she's lactose intolerant, don't ask her. Maybe check that first, but then ask her about the milkshake thing. It works every time. Mm-hmm. Well, it worked the one time for me, so yeah. I'm assuming every.
That's all that
time.
matters.
Yeah.
The one time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess because I thought it was kind of cute that you asked me.
Yeah.
There wasn't really any confidence because it was over Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was cute, so that definitely made me more into you and more interested, I guess.
So
Does that answer anything?
the question was, does the way does the way the guy spit game actually attract you more?
I
to
think
him?
it can.
And I think it can.
can.
Yes, and my way of spitting game was kind of weird, like being different,
Yeah, like to me,
standing out.
I'm topical. It's my favorite podcasty word. Anyways,
Topical, her favorite podcasty word.
anyways, but yeah, like if a guy's being like rude about it or like trying to be too cocky about it,
Right.
obviously, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't be into that.
Yeah.
But I like comedy, so like if you're gonna be funny or goofy about it, like I'm down.
I like comedy.
Let's be funny.
No, I think I might have mentioned this on the podcast before, but if I haven't, or if you hadn't heard it, on the first date I picked up Samantha, I brought her AAA batteries
AAA, yep.
to the door.
I haven't used them yet.
Yeah, she's keeping them forever. The
Yeah.
thing is about AAA batteries is that they're way more useful than flowers, if you use them. Obviously, in Samantha's case, they're not
Yeah.
very useful, apparently,
Yeah.
but they are more useful than flowers. And I was just trying to be different. And I actually shout out Joel for this because he is the one who really gave me the idea to do it. And I just
It was kind of an awkward exchange just because we had
Yeah.
like just met each other,
Mhm.
but I appreciated the
Yeah.
attempt of
Yeah, I mean, executing something that bold. I was going to go for a gallon of milk, but then I was like,
that's weird. Yeah.
I can't just like pull that behind my back. Just like a full gallon of milk. Like, yo,
Yeah, that's weird.
it's been sitting in my car for a few hours. I hope it's still good.
Although I would say that I can't remember why, but for some reason I was gonna give somebody those batteries, like as a funny gift,
Mhm.
and then like
You're gonna
Listen, I'm
you're
not
gonna
done.
give my batteries away to someone?
listen,
My heart batteries?
I'm not done.
Okay.
I was gonna give them to somebody as like a funny like gift. I think it was for White Elephant or something for Christmas. And then literally like right before we started doing it, I like couldn't and I ended up not taking it. Like I didn't have anything to give.
Of course. Yeah, you better not have. Jeez.
So I still have them in my room.
Those batteries have a piece of me. Honestly, if you put those in a remote control, they probably would last forever because that's how long my love lasts.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty deep. All right, next question. Why do girls go to the bathroom in groups? This is a great question that has troubled my mind and the mind of men everywhere. Why do girls go to the bathroom together? What's the deal with that?
So it's an interesting question because for me, I'm an independent woman, so I usually just go by myself.
You guys can't see me out there, but I'm snapping
Yeah.
and waving my hips back
In an
and forth.
S formation.
What?
Okay. Why do girls go to the bathroom in groups? For me, it's kind of like I can't. This is about to be really weird. We might have to take this out.
Oh, don't be gross.
I'm not gonna be gross, but I have like anxiety about peeing in public
Okay. Yeah, that's,
or in front of anyone.
that's fine.
Like I can't do it because it's just weird to me. And so going with somebody that I'm close with, I feel kind of like a comfort. Like, okay, you can do it.
Let me tell a really embarrassing story about Samantha, and I'll tell
Why?
this on the podcast because it's not like that gross. Okay.
Uh-oh. Can we confirm it
This
with
is
each other?
this is no we can't. This is about your pee anxiety.
Okay. Oh my God, I know what you're about to say.
Oh yeah. Listen, the one time, one of the first times Samantha ever came over to my dorm apartment thing in college, and I think we were going to watch a movie. And why are you stepping away from the microphone? And Samantha had to use the bathroom. I had a bathroom in my bedroom, and I was like, all right, yeah, you can use the bathroom. It's right here. And she was like, I can't go with you in here. And there's a door on it. It's not like it's open to she can close the door and use the bathroom. And she was just like, I can't go with you in here. And I was like, okay. She's like, can you go to the kitchen? And so I walk all the way to the kitchen and stay there for a couple of minutes. So she's ready for me to come back in after she's done peeing. She's like, I don't want you to hear it.
And I kid you not, this is 3 weeks after we even met. This was
Right, yeah.
And even when I go to friend's house,
Even when I go to friend's houses,
okay. As I was saying it, I was like, it didn't sound right, but I'm gonna go with it. Anytime I ever get over to a friend's house, okay, I'll turn on the sink water.
while you're using the bathroom?
Yeah, so it's
throw it off.
they can't tell which one it is.
I think they can. Jeez, Samantha.
But anyways, about going to the bathroom in groups,
Mm-hmm.
for me, it's a confidence thing, little confidence booster.
Right. It's
you can do it.
Your pee sound will be masked by other girls' pee sounds.
Yeah.
And then together you guys make a great loud pee sound.
But I think another thing it probably is just sometimes it can be awkward walking over to the bathroom. So having somebody go with you, you feel kind of
awkward walking to the bathroom?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's so awkward because they know I'm going in here to pee.
But-
Isn't that weird?
But girls are like, girls think everything's awkward, I guess.
Okay. That's a good answer, I think. I think we'll end on that. Why do girls go to the bathroom in groups? Because they think everything's awkward.
Yeah.
Okay. But okay.
Unless you're like me and you have anxiety.
Yeah, okay. It's they're just really self-conscious about themselves, and that's why. All right. Number 3, why do girls wear so much / spend so much time and money on makeup? And you don't wear a whole lot, but you might can answer this a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spend a decent amount of money on it.
Well, you definitely spend a lot of time when you do wear it. It's hours, guys. It's hours.
Okay.
She spends so long putting on makeup.
That is definitely a hyperbole. But
that's a nice podcast word, Samantha. Hyperbole.
Okay. So for the money thing, really, like if you ever go to Ulta, like makeup or Sephora, whatever, makeup is expensive unless you're using like I'm
a guy, so like I don't know the prices. So like, what would be a nice price over like mascara? Like, what's the price for that?
I usually spend like $8 on mascara.
Oh, I was thinking like you were saying expensive. Like that's
because mascara is one of the things that I'll use like a Walgreens brand of.
Okay, what's the thing you spend the most on then?
Oh, okay. My most recent like eyeshadow palette was $54.
But that's multiple things.
It has like 12, 14 different colors.
How long does that last you?
It can last me. I mean, I bought a palette freshman year and I'm still using it. Right now.
So
that's
not bad then.
Yeah, they can last a while. It just depends on if you want new colors that they come out with and stuff.
Okay, so some girls will just have like a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, and also like some girls will choose to use like Walgreens brands because like Maybelline and stuff, they have decent. It really just depends on if you want to go into Sephora and look like you know what you're doing, you'll get the expensive stuff.
Right.
But I don't wear a ton, so I can't really speak on that. I think really a lot of girls just care too much about what other people think, and they think that makeup covers ugly, so they'll wear a lot.
Okay. Next question. I think this is number 4. I don't know. We're not going. Who cares about that?
Also, that was a really mean answer. I'm sorry.
It's not mean. I don't think. Was that mean?
I said makeup doesn't cover ugly.
Oh, jeez. Well, Samantha would know that best. Just kidding.
I've done your makeup twice.
Oh gosh, do not put that on the podcast. Okay, I let Samantha because she begs me to like put on makeup.
He looks like his mom.
Oh my dude,
I love you.
That's not cool.
I love you, Miss Dana.
Dude, I did not like my mom.
Yes. Anyways,
my mom doesn't even wear a lot of makeup, but also
No,
one
doesn't.
time I let her like curl my hair too.
looked really good. He looked like Peyton from One Tree Hill.
Yeah, if you guys ever watch One Tree Hill, Peyton Sawyer, I look just like her. It was disturbing. All right, next question. How often do you talk badly about your friends?
Ooh, that's on the daily. Like, I'm really bad about it.
Yeah.
I can't. It's not even like I want to. It's just like if they do something that bothers me, like I'm immediately gonna say something to like you or my mom about it.
Like your close friends, or just like anybody that you
I
come
don't
in
know
contact
who
with?
listens to this.
Dude. Okay.
I mean,
so
like-
we'll just end it with that. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I was gonna say like I talk badly about you. Like when you do
Dang,
something
dude.
that bothers me,
Okay.
doesn't mean I don't love you.
I mean, I talk bad about you to Joel.
Oh,
Shout out
wow.
Joel,
Okay.
the real co-host
maybe
of
we
this
should
podcast.
stop talking about this.
The true co-host of this podcast. Shout out Joel. He'll be back next episode, guys. She won't be back. Okay.
I think when it comes to that question though, a lot of it is just like, for me at least, it's not even that I talk badly about my friends. I just think it's healthy to vent and like get feelings out so
It
they
is.
don't build up.
Yeah, and I think guys are guilty of it. I just don't think we're quite as. I don't talk bad about my friends.
Y'all
as
probably
often.
aren't mean either. Like girls are mean.
We're more mean. We're more mean to like each other's faces than behind their backs.
Yeah.
Like we'll be like, dude, you're such an idiot and stuff. You know, really hurtful stuff like that. You're an idiot.
You're stupid.
Dummy. All right. How many more do you think I should do? I'll do like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Before I let you ask me questions.
Okay.
Don't sound too excited. All right.
Okay.
Do you really enjoy chick flicks?
Yes, I lived through them.
Okay. I think that's
That's a stupid question.
yeah, that's a stupid question. Next question. Lots of chest hair or no chest hair?
I don't want to offend you, but like I think it's gross.
Yeah, and this is a funny question because when I first started dating Samantha, I had
He
literally
didn't have
no
any.
chest hair.
And I was like, this guy's perfect. And now he's
I'm becoming a man right in front of her eyes.
yeah.
I mean,
What is it? Your mama said I put the hair on your
Yeah,
back?
she put the hair on my chest.
Or on your chest. Yeah, it's so gross.
I mean, that may be a thing. You know, you get a girl, love you. I mean, love you, like love you. Emotionally,
Well-
not physically, guys. Get your head out of the gutter.
Wait, okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but I was just gonna say, I think one of the reasons that I think it's gross is because my dad, which, sorry, Dad, like,
I don't think he listens to this podcast.
shout out to Dad, sponsor this podcast.
Shout out to Samantha's dad, sponsor this podcast.
Yeah, but anyways, like, I grew up with having to put sunscreen on his back, and like,
Ew. It scarred you for life.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's like anybody else with chest hair just like takes her back to the beach
Yeah.
in 2003.
It's like the question, Dad bod or six pack, like six pack all the way. Because my dad has a dad bod.
Of course,
so.
yeah. Dad bod. I mean, I don't think my chest hair is bad, but like
It moves in the shape of a heart.
it definitely has grown out a lot, and I mean that's just part of growing up. I think it's just gonna get worse.
Was it you who said I think you asked your dad this question.
What?
If you had hair that led down to your butt crack, if it would be called a sad trail.
Well, I don't know if you guys can understand that because you like got it too close to the microphone. A sad trail on the back of.
Because you call it on the front a happy trail. You asked your dad if hair grew down your butt crack, if it would be called a sad trail.
That's just the stuff that I talked to my dad about, and that is completely confidential. I didn't expect you to bring it on the podcast.
Sorry, we can cut that out.
No, we don't cut anything around here.
Oh.
Except our chest hair. When it gets too long, we trim it. But no, I'm proud of my chest hair. I think all guys are like proud of your body hair when you finally get some. Like you're proud of finally like being able to grow facial hair, chest hair, back hair. Not so much. That's kind of that's a curse more than a blessing. All right, I'll ask one more question.
Okay.
This is about your bodies.
Oh, great.
How common are push-up bras, and do you agree that they're nothing but trickery and witchcraft?
Excuse me.
She's perfect.
Sorry. I don't wear them.
You don't wear push-up bras, do you?
I just said I don't wear them.
Just I was confirming.
Yeah, I don't wear them. I mean, a lot of people do, obviously. I honestly don't get the point unless you don't have boobs. Because if you have boobs, they're going to be pushed up anyways. Cause
they're going to be like to your neck.
Yeah, because when you wear a bra, it already pushes them up. Like that's what the point of it is to hold them up.
It's a support, yeah.
Yeah, so when you're wearing a push-up bra, it's just going to shove them up even more. So I think the only reason for them is if you had small boobs and you wanted them to look bigger.
But do you agree that it's trickery and witchcraft, as this question states?
I wouldn't say like witchcraft, but there's definitely some deceitfulness in there.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's all the questions that I was going to ask you.
Okay.
Let me check really quick. Oh, this is a good follow-up question, actually. I asked you the question, why do girls go in groups to the bathroom?
Yeah.
This question asks, what do girls do in the bathroom? I mean, we know you poo-poo and pee-pee, but like, is there something else you do in the bathroom? Do you guys talk a lot or chill? Or you do?
There are women's bathrooms that have couches.
Right, yeah, I've seen that on TV.
I mean, I've never like had the pleasure to sit in one.
The pleasure.
But
never had the pleasure to sit in one of those bathroom couches.
Yeah, I stand in front of the mirror for a long time sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, because I like to like flip my hair and then do the thing where like you like smile with your eyes and like see if it works, which it never does on me.
Okay.
But I'll do that sometimes just to see if I'm like feeling
with
myself.
other girls like in the bathroom?
Oh,
I mean,
no.
This is like
No.
a private bathroom at home.
This is no. This is me in public when like girls are in the stall or there's nobody out in front of the mirror.
Oh, okay.
I'll do that, and as soon as somebody opens the door,
You just awkwardly like run away.
yeah, I like run out.
Yeah.
So, but what other girls? What do they do in the bathroom? Honestly, like girls aren't that different. We just take longer.
Yeah. Do you take longer to poo-poo and pee-pee than boys do?
We gotta sit down. So
Yeah.
Oh.
That seems like less steps. That's more steps because we can stand up, do it all,
Yep.
shake it off like Taylor Swift, walk away.
Okay.
All right. So that's enough. That's enough of the questions I was going to ask you. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
I have a few. I haven't filtered them yet.
Okay, we just gonna have to look through. Anyway, the article you're going to be reading from, because I've picked it out for you, like a good boyfriend would, and co-host,
like State Farm.
answers to 20 questions girls are afraid to ask guys. So
yeah, the first one.
mhm.
Let's see.
Hit me with it straight. Something that you'd want to know about dudes.
What do you? This is a question that I'm just curious about. I can't talk.
You're curious about?
I'm nervous.
Okay.
No, I'm just curious about this for you.
A little like George.
That's my line.
Yeah. Okay.
I always say I'm just like George, a little curious.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
Thanks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you really want to do on a date? Because I feel like this is why I want to know this question from you. Is because I feel like our idea of a date is like just dinner, like every time.
That is not the only thing we've ever done. We've done other stuff. We went roller skating and.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a date. I thought we just were bored.
I didn't realize that was a date, even though you paid for everything, bought me supper, and kissed me on the front step.
Anyways,
what do I want to do on a date?
yeah.
I think like roller skating and stuff like that. I think my preferred thing to do on a date would be some sort of activity, combined with food. Food always. Food is the definite. Like if we don't eat on the date, then is it even a date? Like I want to be able to eat like a good meal. But I like there to be some kind of activity. Like I like going mini golfing, you know. I like bowling. I like even though this is like an activity too. It's just like walking around the mall or going shopping afterwards or just like walking around, you know, exploring something. Like that kind of thing. Some kind of active thing. And then just like talking, just like chilling and like being able to connect, you know.
Okay. So
that's what I want to do.
Looking through these questions, they're really not that great.
I'm looking at some of them right now, and some of them are pretty good.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know. I mean, if you have any questions that are off this, like just on your mind, you can ask those. I mean,
I don't. Okay.
But yeah, I'm sure there's another one on there.
What are your biggest turnoffs? Is that appropriate for this?
Yes. Turnoffs doesn't have to be sexual, dude. Like turnoffs can be like, turnoffs can be just like something you do that just like turns me off in the sense of like I'm not attracted to you, or I'm not like, you know, you're not attracted to that. A turnoff for me, and something Samantha does, and it's like the worst, is that she's like always spitting, and yeah.
Oh, but that's not
hate
my
spitting.
fault.
It's not your fault that you spit.
I salivate. Is that the word?
Like a dog.
Yeah, I just generate a lot of spit saliva.
That's kind of gross.
Can't help it.
and you just have
Something that you do. Can we just talk about some pet peeves about each other for a second?
That's not part of whatever. I wasn't even done talking about things that turn me off.
Okay. Sorry.
Super like obnoxious girls turn me off. They're like super loud and like I don't know, just it's not even a girl thing, it's like guys too, like just people like that are being super loud and obnoxious. I'm not like that, like I'm super chill most of the time anyways, and so I don't really like to be around like people that are just screaming and thinking they're super funny and when they're not, I don't know. That kind of thing.
Understood.
That wasn't like directed towards you or anything. I was just saying, jeez. But
Okay.
what was your question?
Well, I was just gonna say that you pick your nose a lot.
Oh my gosh! Do not put that on this
Wait,
podcast.
can
I do not pick my nose a lot.
Yes,
I pick
you
my nose
do.
as
You eat
like
them.
as an. Oh my!
I'm just kidding. You know,
I don't eat my burgers. I don't eat my burgers. I don't eat my boogers. I do pick my nose from time to time, but I have a really big nose. Well, I don't have a big nose. My nostrils are big, and it collects a lot of dust, which equals a lot of boogers.
Not scientifically
Yeah.
proven.
Yes, it is. Boogers are just dust that collect in your nose, dude. And then they become like little, boogers. They become little solid things, and they
Also would like to say that I never picked my nose until I met Ben.
Oh, like
because he did it, and I was like, maybe this is better than what everybody else has ever said to me.
I never asked Samantha. I was like, you know what? I didn't peer pressure into like picking your nose. It's like, Samantha, you know what all the cool kids are doing? You should like totally pick your nose right now. That'd be so cool.
Well, I know I did it when I was younger, and then I stopped because it's like gross and nobody does that. And then I met you and you did it, and I was like, what am I missing out on?
Oh my gosh. Samantha blames me on everything. She's like, I didn't drink soda until I met you.
I did not, though, because I did cross country and track, and I stopped drinking soda for like 3 years.
Why is it my fault that I'm so influential? That's not my fault.
It's just like, I want to be you. So everything you do, like, I just want to do it too.
I want to be like you. I want to walk like you. Okay. What you supposed to be doing is asking me questions.
Oh, I completely forgot.
You kind of forgot the point.
No, I can do it.
The questions that girls want to know about guys.
How hard do you stalk girls' social media pages?
How hard or how often?
Both.
How hard?
Like, how deep do you?
Oh,
Sir, no, you're nasty. Like, how far into their profile do you go?
Well,
Because you follow a lot of girls.
oh gosh. Okay, I follow a lot of
that
girls.
you don't even know.
I followed a lot of girls before I met Samantha, and they still are on there. But like, I can't find the heart to like unfollow them because we've been together for so long. Me and the girls on Instagram. What was the question again? I just blanked.
How hard?
Oh, how hard do I stalk them? Well, I'll use you for an example. So, like, when I first met you, I went to your Instagram. I followed you like 10 minutes after I met you.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah, so I hit her with the follow. Guys, do it. Like, if you like the girl, just hit her with an Instagram follow. I don't know. Some girls might think it's a little creepy, but Samantha didn't. So.
Well, it's probably because he left without saying goodbye to me, and I ran out into the rain. And I was like, have a good night.
She's like, drive safe! And it's like raining, and I was like, who is this girl? Jeez. Like running after me in a storm. Yeah. Anyways, I added her on Instagram. I was like, she must like me, so I might as well just add her on Instagram. And so I went through like all your pictures. I like every picture you've ever posted on Instagram. Just went all the way back through because you have to see like what the girl's like before. Is she crazy? Does she party super hard? Is she like, you know, posting like really like dirty pics? Like, I just want to know, like, not that I want to find those. I'm just saying, like, I want to see like what kind of girl she is, what kind of content she's putting out there for everybody to see.
Quality.
And, yeah, the quality, you know, Christian girl quality content I'm trying to find. And Samantha, she passed that. She passed it. Like, there was nothing like super like sexual or anything on her Instagram.
Well, why did you say it like that?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like super? Remotely?
There's nothing even remotely sexual on her
Okay.
Instagram. Like, they were just regular pictures. It's one of those things where it's like, this picture she doesn't look so cute, and this picture she does look cute, and this picture, and then you're like, I don't know, like I only met her once. Is she cute or not? I can't tell from these pictures.
I posted a picture like a day after a selfie, like a day after you followed me.
Oh, you did?
For you. Yeah. I told you that before too.
I mean, you had some really good pictures, like the most recent ones. The ones that were older were the ones that were like, she was.
We all go through a rough patch.
I mean, you had gone through a rough phase, but by the time, excuse me, by the time you came to me, you were pretty hot. So,
preach.
I was like, okay, she looks good. Like, okay, maybe like 5 months ago on her Instagram, she was looking kind of weird, but right now she's looking fine. And I only judge girls by their current Instagram status. No, but back to the real question: how hard do I stalk? I stalk pretty hard. Like, I'll try to find out as much. I'll try to find you on every like social media, Facebook, Twitter, and you have to see, because some girls are like super clean on one, and then on the other one they're like crazy because their mama doesn't have access to it, type thing. So you have to really go through everything, you know. Make sure you thoroughly check, guys.
So I have a question that's not on this, but it's just my own.
I'm drinking my Starbucks. If you guys heard that straw.
It's pinkety drinkety.
Yeah. Anyways, go back. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, why is it so bad for girls to like burp and fart, and it's fine for guys? That just seems a little unfair to me.
Just because it just like, it doesn't go with the ladylike thing, you know.
Right,
being
but
a lady, it means being very you know, prim and proper and not doing stuff like that. Guys are just more manly and stupid and like gross. I mean, guys are just more associated with gross than girls are. I think that's what it comes down to.
So then I guess my next question is just, is it okay that I'm more manly? Because I fart.
That is not, you are not more manly than me because you fart. Like, this is the thing, okay, guys?
Before he met me, he couldn't fart with sound.
Oh, no, this is so weird. This podcast is getting weird.
Oh, sorry. We can stop.
Samantha, she farts a lot with no sound. I mean, with sound, excuse me. With
Loud and proud.
with no smell, though. And my thing is that I fart with smell and no sound most of the time. So, guys, vote out there. What's worse, a girl that farts super loud or a guy that just farts some stinky boys?
I think loud farts is also kind of like, it shows a little bit of confidence.
I guess, but you were farting loud like when I first met you. You were like, I remember one of the first times I was with Samantha, I was at her apartment. She like runs up to me, sits on me and farts on me on the couch. And she was like, you have to get used to this type thing. And I was like, what the heck? She is weird. Okay.
Well, it was more of just one of those things where like, I need you to really know me.
Yeah, it's like, you don't even know me yet.
Like we have to bond.
This is only the beginning of the farts. Like, this is.
Yeah.
And so
it was only the beginning.
I had to look past that. I'm still kind of grossed out by it, but now it's like Samantha always wants me to laugh at it, and by this point, it's just like, it's not that funny. And she's like, why are you laughing? It's like, it's just a loud fart, you know?
So then how come when you do it, like, you're all like...
Because it's so rare. It's like a specialty treat. It's like you're telling the same joke like 50 times a day, and it's like, okay, we get it. You fart. It's loud. Yeah.
Okay.
But...
I'll keep it under control.
Yeah. Yeah, you got any more questions for me?
That concludes my segment.
Really?
Mine were really unimpressive. I had nothing.
Samantha, you didn't find anything good, dude.
You gave me a bad website.
I did not. I was trying to find questions that, girls want to know about guys. A lot of the questions that we found online are super sexual, so we can't answer those. That's why, it was hard.
Ooh, okay, I just saw one I liked.
Oh, okay.
Go up a little?
Uh-huh.
What's your take on female body hair?
Oh, what's my take?
Oh, that's offensive. I'm like my dad.
Oh. Don't say that. Samantha thinks she's super, hairy.
It's just because I have dark brown hair, and I feel like it just goes everywhere.
I mean, she is, hair... Okay, I'm not going to...
I don't like this question.
Okay, so you're not that hairy. You just think you're super hairy. Your hair is dark. Yeah, that's all. I mean, it's relatively dark, but it's not like you're covered in hair. You're not like a dude.
Yeah.
But what's my take on female body hair? I think armpit hair...
gotta go.
It's gotta go. Yeah, armpit hair is not acceptable for me. That is a no-no. That's grody, boy.
You should see mine.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. I shaved him today.
So yeah, armpit hair for sure. It's gotta go. I'm not super against. I mean, I am against it, but I don't really care about girls waxing their lips and all the time, unless they have a really thick mustache.
Oh yeah, I used your nose hair trimmer on mine once.
I was wondering where that went.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samantha has a light stash, as most girls. I think every girl has that light line. When the light hits it just right, it's like, babe, I can see your little mustache.
But it's kind of cute too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, she's human.
She's imperfect. I love her. Yeah, I mean, I would only suggest doing it if it was getting super thick. And I think with older women, it happens. Grandmas, they have to shave their chins and stuff because they have these long, stringy hairs coming out of their chin and lip and stuff.
Or pluck them.
Yeah, I mean, those you can probably just
I got
pluck.
A few that I got to pluck right in here sometimes.
Yeah, you were pointing at your cheek. This is a visual podcast, so.
I'm sorry.
She was pointing at her cheek. Her face cheek, by the way, not her butt cheek.
Well, that too.
Oh gosh, we'll talk about butt cheek hair on.
No, we won't.
What? That would fit with Butthole Town. Butt cheek hair.
Yep.
But no, we won't talk about butt cheek hair. Not this podcast, but maybe the next one. Me and Joel will talk about Samantha's butt cheek hair.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. I don't know. I didn't know what to say. All right, I'm just gonna stop talking about that. Actually,
yeah, good call.
What about unibrow? Do you shave the unibrow?
I pluck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess nobody shaves the unibrow. It's a pluck thing.
You do.
I don't shave it. I trim
You use your
it.
nose hair trimmer.
I use a nose hair trimmer on my unibrow. But I'm a guy. Guys, we have to trim stuff. My nose hairs be going to my lip if I didn't.
That's so beyond true.
That's so gross. It's not that bad. That was a hyperbole. It does not go to my
No,
lip.
that was not.
What the heck? No, it does not go to my freaking lip.
Because you trim it. I'm just saying, if you let it go.
Yeah.
You would let it go.
Let it go.
It would be free.
I wonder because what?
Oh no.
If I wonder if I didn't trim it, would it just because I've trimmed it so much, is it just gonna be super stiff and it would just go out super straight and long?
It would hurt if it poked you, yeah.
Yeah, Samantha's always talking about my facial hair, how it's
because it hurts,
super sharp and hurts.
Yeah.
I don't grow my facial hair out super long, but I shave a good bit, and I guess that's why. And my facial hair just when it gets to a certain point, it's just super sharp.
Yeah, it hurts.
So guys out there, just keep it shaved or grow it out long, because then it'll be soft hair. But that little mid area, that mid range of hair, apparently some girls don't like. Samantha doesn't like. Other girls might like it, but I don't see how they could, because it's super
yeah,
it'll cut them. So you have to not give them sugar for a little while till you grow it out to a long flowing beard, like Joel's doing right now. Joel's growing his facial hair out super long. It's looking good. Was there any of these other questions you want to ask?
No.
why do oh I thought it was what do guys actually want in the bathroom, and I was like, that's funny for guys, but it was bedroom.
Yeah, you should stop
we
now.
can't. It's I don't know why all the questions for guys are like super like sexual.
Because guys are super like sexual.
Yeah, I guess guys are perverts is basically what this concludes. Yeah, but I think that was interesting. There's a lot of things about girls that I don't understand. And I don't think I'm ever gonna understand like girls, even though I date one and I spend time with one a lot. Like there's just some things I just don't understand. Like logically, like your brains just sound like a different frequency than mine all the time. And I'm just like, you're crazy, and you're like, you're mean for calling me crazy. And it's like,
because you are.
No, I'm not. I'm just like pointing out things. Okay. Let's talk about tonight for an example. Our little like fight.
Great. Okay. Earlier I was like, we just fought, and you were like, no, we didn't, and now you're calling it a fight.
Well, I just want to like bring it up to the audience. It's not really like a fight, but it was just one of our typical quote unquote fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which are really stupid usually.
Yeah, they're really stupid. Okay, and Samantha's been super moody today. She's just, in a typical Samantha mood.
Actually, it's because I'm a girl and we have things that happen once.
Oh my, okay. It's a Mother Nature type thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Samantha is very moody due to the moon cycle. And so we're back at my place, and she says something about buying snacks. Is that how it started, this whole thing?
Well, I was just wanting some snackies, and you got mad at me.
No, I'm practicing for an acoustic gig tomorrow. I'm playing some songs, practicing some songs to get ready. I'm a musical artist. Check out The Drama Scene. Sorry, me and Joel, we're on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. Anyways, back to what the story's about. I was practicing the songs, and Samantha starts saying stuff about snacks. And I'm like, okay, just like wait till I get done with the songs. And then
I did. I let him finish the songs.
Somewhere after that, you freaked out on me and like left. What incited you to leave? I don't remember exactly. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Well, you were calling me crazy.
Yeah, because you were being crazy because you just kept like freaking out about snacks, and we had just ate, guys. Like we just ate, and then she had a snack.
Yeah, but like you don't get it. Like if any girls are listening right now, like if you're craving some food, you want some snackies. Like you can't help it. I wasn't even hungry. Like I just was craving something to eat.
And I was just like, well, just like wait a minute.
And like the gas station is like 0.2 miles down the road.
She just kept talking about it. I'm just like, dude, you're acting crazy. Oh, no. Dude, I just remember why this whole thing started. It had nothing. The whole like crazy part didn't have anything to do with that. I just remembered. Okay.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So like it was about the snack thing that started with that, but she was mad about it, and I went to the kitchen and I started telling this story because
okay.
Let me just tell it.
Be quicker about it.
Dude, I went to the kitchen and I reminded myself about what happened the other day. If you guys have been listening to the Butthole Town podcast, I've mentioned it multiple times. My fridge is like uber cold for some reason. I got a lisp. For some reason, my fridge is like uber cold. And I don't know, like I've turned the knob down, but it's like I go in there, there's like chips of ice everywhere and like water's running. And it's just like, I was like, what is going on? Anyways, yesterday I was going to make a quesadilla. So I went in there and got the shredded Mexican cheese, the bag. And the bag was like kind of heavier and like, and it had ice on top, which is normal lately. And I look in the bag and it's just like full of, it's like, I'm about to vomit. I'm about to vomit talking about this.
This is where the fight started.
It's like full of like cheesy, like milky liquid. And I just like, and then
I wish y'all could see he's actually like gagging right now.
Yeah,
on the words.
And I like just take the bag and I like throw it in the trash can. Ugh. And like it was so gross. And there was like bits of cheese and water on the bottom of the refrigerator. I don't know why this is so gross to me, but there's something about like the watery shredded cheese and that smell it came. I don't know. It was just so nasty, guys. And I like threw it away and I like had to wipe it up with a. I can't tell the story. But anyways, I'm telling the story to Samantha like that and getting like gaggy, and she starts laughing like she's been doing right here.
It's so funny. Like he's literally trying not to throw up telling the story.
It was super gross. And then she's like, okay, tell it one more time. And I start kind of, I play her monkey for a minute and I tell it again and I kind of act gaggy, but it's not as natural because I just told it. And then she's like, in typical Samantha fashion, she pulls out her phone because she always wants to video whatever dumb
keepsakes. Hello.
Whatever dumb thing I do. And so she pulls out her phone and starts trying to video me. And I'm like, dude, it's like the third time I've said this story. Like, I'm it's not as funny anymore. Like, I've lost the magic. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not nauseous anymore. Like, it's just faking now. Like, it's not natural. And she just is like, just do it for me. And I'm like, I can't. And she just is like, what the heck is wrong with you? And I'm like, and then I say something like, Samantha, like, why do you have to record everything with your dang phone?
So yeah, that was like a really long way to tell that, but
That was what do you mean? That was that's exactly what happened.
you just tell stories really slowly.
But
anyways,
that's what
that is
podcasts
what
are
started
for.
it. That is what started it, though, was that because I just wanted to record it because I thought it was so funny and he wouldn't, and it made me kind of mad. But I get mad about a lot, so
Yeah, she got super mad and she was
I
like,
can't help it. I'm just
an
an angry person.
I said, you're acting crazy because, guys, listening out there, isn't that crazy that she would react super mad to trying to record me do something for the
Okay,
third
don't
time?
try and get them on your side or something.
This is my podcast. I can get them on my side, right?
Okay.
Right, townies? Anyways, yeah, so I called her crazy and she left and then I went and got her snacks and we made up.
Yeah, but it was freaking hilarious because I've never seen somebody like actually have bad gag reflexes unless they were about to like throw up. But he was literally like trying to tell the story.
Don't most people have that, like, when you're thinking about something super gross, or if you see someone throwing up, like, you're gonna want to throw up?
I'm not like that personally, especially if I'm just talking about something.
So you're not you're not a
Not like
nauseous
you.
person.
I don't guess.
So if you saw somebody like blow chunks right in front of you, you wouldn't get nauseous?
I mean, I would start feeling pretty sick, but I wouldn't be doing whatever you was doing when you were telling the story.
Dude, it's so hard for me to like keep it in. If I see somebody throw up near me, like I will like almost throw up every time. That's why I'm scared of having kids, because
they throw up, bud.
they throw up all the time, and I'm just gonna be like,
Actually,
I'm gonna be like trying to help my kid, just like throwing up on the kids, like ah.
Well, kids like you have to make them throw up. Babies.
What is it? What?
They spit up like they have to.
That's not throw up technically.
Oh,
though.
it's
just
comes
like
out the mouth, yeah.
Milky like liquid, because that's all they eat.
Okay.
Babies, right?
I mean, it's still throw up comes out the mouth.
Where else does throw up come out of? Jeez. No, that's gross. That's not called throw up, dude.
Okay.
But yeah, speaking of kids, do you want to have kids? Not with me, but just like in
yeah,
general.
no, not with you, but in general, yeah, I want kids. Maybe, I don't know. I go on and off about whether I want them or not.
You were kind of adamant about the not with me. I hope that
it's a joke. Shut
okay.
up.
Yeah, you do want kids, you think?
Well, I go on and off about it. Like sometimes I want them and sometimes I don't.
I think that's what my own mom does. Like now, she just like goes on and off about it. Just like, I don't think I want Ben to be my son right now.
Yeah.
And then she's like,
I understand.
hey, and now I love him now. I was kidding. She loves me all the time, I think. But yeah, having kids is gonna be a strange adventure.
I just think that with the way the world's going right now, I don't want them.
That's what you keep bringing up anytime you talk to Samantha about having kids. She's like, the way the world is right now, like, I don't think I want to bring my kids into this world. And it's
I mean, think about it.
But think about like every other era. Like we've had the Great Depression, we've had like Nazi Germany. All these terrible things happen, and people are still bringing kids into the world, even though that stuff's happening.
I know. I don't know. Like, I mean, I definitely want to be a mom, but
what is it now? It's just like guys dressed as girls. It's like
and school shootings.
Okay, there's been a lot of school shootings lately, but there's always been terrible tragedies that have happened.
Like people are going crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think people are any more crazy than they've always been. I think it's okay. Bring your kids in this world, and then love them forever, as long as you can.
Yeah.
As long as you can hold on to your babies, you can love them.
Okay.
No, but I don't think that's a reason to not have kids. I think,
Mm-hmm. I think that it's almost like, for me, never mind. I don't even know what I'm saying. I was going to say there's just like, it's almost like getting into political debate when I talk about the reasons I would or would not want kids.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with having a political debate.
I don't want one. I'm just saying.
Do you want to have a political debate right
now?
No,
I don't like talking about politics, but I'm just saying, like.
Why does that have to do with politics, having a kid?
Like, the way that they could turn out.
But that comes down to, like, the way you raise them. I mean, your kid can decide whatever. Kid can decide they're crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's not, if that just happens and you've tried your best and you're doing the right thing, praying for them, you're trying to raise them right.
I know. I'm just saying there's a lot of risk to having kids and not knowing how they're going to turn out.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah. That's a good point.
I mean, it doesn't mean I don't want to be a mom. It's just kind of scary.
It is scary.
Like, it's scary to think of how many people, like how many stories you hear of people who lose their kids. But then, like, somehow, like, my parents made it this far with neither of their kids dying.
Right. I mean, that,
Like, you never know.
That's a lot of people that have kids and like they haven't, their kids haven't died in some tragic
Yeah,
accident.
there's also a lot of kids who have died in tragic accidents.
Right. There's a chance, but there's a chance to everything.
Yeah.
I think literally like having kids is like one of the reasons we're here to like repopulate. I think that's what we're like made for.
Population is large enough.
But that's like what we're designed to do. Like I have it and you have it like in you to like, once you get to a certain age, like you want to parent something. That's why people buy dogs and stuff.
Yeah, I want a dog right now.
But you could just have a baby and wait a few years. Wait a few years.
For the dog?
No, for the baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure.
Do you think having a dog is a good test to like before you have a child?
Personally, I don't think that it's anything like I think having a dog is not even in a comparable realm than having a kid, but I've never had either, so I don't know.
I think
I think having a dog is like having a fish, like
the responsibilities
compared to
like
having a
the
kid.
responsibilities there. Like you have to be responsible still with a dog or a baby. But you don't have like that's one thing you learn, I guess, with a dog is like responsibility. Like for me, like having a dog would be good before a kid because it's like I'm not responsible for any other like being, and so. But I don't know. I think there's this innate like thing in us to like take care of the kid that's ours. I don't think it's something I'm gonna have to like try to like super learn. I think it's just gonna come to me when it happens.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna want to protect it and all. I think that's like your animal instinct a little bit coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, having a dog would be a good test subject, I guess, for certain things.
Yeah.
Like leaving it at home for a few weekends while you go party. Babies are the same way. If you want to go out for like a weekend or
Leave
something,
them a bowl of food.
Leave them a bowl of food
And a little potty pad, and you're good.
Yeah, just like poop in this diaper, and you'll be good.
That's what I just said.
And then you can tell the neighbors like the baby's in there, like just check on it, like every afternoon, just make sure it's fed, and like still good.
$20 a day.
So I guess we sound like we'd be pretty good parents. I think. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, no.
No.
No. No.
No.
That's what we just talked about. We're not doing that. Yeah. You know what comes before having a baby, Samantha? You got to get married first.
True.
What's your dream wedding?
I don't know. Never really thought about it.
I thought all girls like dream of their dream. They think about their dream wedding and their perfect dress. That's
I
what
really
that's what I
haven't.
thought about.
You thought about that?
Not my dress, but my tux.
You actually have because you told me about it. Because I know that you want the lines around the collar, like the different.
The little like the I don't know.
If he could pick the tux and I didn't have a choice to say anything about it, he would do a white tux with black lines around the rims.
I think honestly I've changed that. I don't know if I'd go straight up white.
You like that though?
I like the white with like the black trim, but at the same time I think just like
I like the black trim with the black trim.
I think a black on gray or black on black is cool too, and that's more classic. Everybody looks better in darker colors anyways.
Yeah, no, but I've honestly like never really thought about my wedding or like had a dream dress or anything in mind.
Or a venue, like you don't care where it's at.
I don't necessarily prefer outside stuffs. I think it's risky.
Well, Samantha's also like super prone to being super sweaty, as we've said before.
Okay, I wasn't gonna mention that.
So that's one of the things you've mentioned to me though, that you didn't want to have it outside because you were scared that you just sweat through your dress.
I mean, like even if we had it inside and the AC was pumped at 50, I'd still sweat through it. That's just me.
That's just that natural, that body hair,
That's not the body hair. That's just like my glands don't know how to control themselves.
The pores.
Yeah, that's just God wanted me this way.
Yeah, he just wanted you sweaty.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always like wanted to have a wedding in a church, but at the same time, like there's so many different things you can do with like these other venues, and like I don't know, like having like a reception outside somewhere, like in the mountains. Like we went to your sister's wedding; it was in the mountains.
I loved her wedding,
and it was super pretty, and like it wasn't in a church, but it was still like the thing about being in a church is like it's not always like the best reception.
Yeah,
like the way it looks, because it's normally just in like the little like building beside the church. It's more like it's more reverent and it's more classic to do it in there.
Sarah.
Wedding.
Okay. So
sorry,
it's fine. So Sarah, my oldest sister, got married in a wedding.
She got married in a wedding.
Yeah, no, she got married in a church and then had her reception at a country club down the road. And like, I think it was nice. Like the church was really, really pretty, but the wedding itself, like the ceremony part, lasted like 10 minutes. And so everybody gets to the church, sits there for like 20 minutes tops, and then drives like 15 minutes down the road to the reception.
Yeah,
And that's a little inconvenient, I feel like.
I'm down for like doing it, having a wedding in a church, having my wedding in a church, and then just having to like go down the road to like a really pretty place to have the reception. That's fine with me. And then I can still keep that like having a wedding in a church thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's what marriage is based on. The Bible. Hello. What God said.
Yeah, but like the way Sydney's was, which is my other sister, which I really liked, was that the ceremony was right next to where the reception was, but they were blocked off so you couldn't see. And so people left from the ceremony to the cocktail hour, and we just all stayed there and took pictures. And everything really just like flew, like kind of was very fluid in how everything
No, it
worked.
was right there. Also, you mentioned the cocktail hour. That's one thing you can't have in a church. Can't have alcohol.
Yeah, no alcohol. Which, like, I'm not a huge drinker.
Neither am I.
But I would want probably alcohol at my wedding for my people to get jiggy on the dance floor.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't get jiggy.
Yeah, but you're going to if we were to get married at our wedding.
No. Seriously?
Yep. It's like you kind of have to.
Whatever. I would like to get married in a church and just go to the reception afterwards. But I think if you do have it in a church, then you need to have a longer ceremony than like 10 minutes. You know, have a respectful, do some candle lightings or something like that.
Yeah, I want to do like either tying the ribbon or, because I really like that.
Or the knot.
That's what
You said
just said.
ribbon.
Well, it's the same thing.
It's like a rope, though, I thought. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, just tying something.
We're going to tie something together. I don't know.
Yeah, but I like that. That and
Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope.
Oh, there's nothing else you would do. They also
like
do
that,
they
and
do
I
the
like-
sand thing. Have you ever heard of the sand thing? People do at weddings where they
Oh yeah,
pour the
but I think if you're
sands.
gonna do the rope, that's the same thing as the sand. Because the rope you're tying is the Holy Spirit and then you two.
Right, it's 3 ropes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then if you're pouring the sand, you're doing basically it's all the same concept. You're just doing it in different ways. Because people do the candle too, which is the same thing.
Yeah, candles. I've been to weddings with the candle. I haven't been to a sand wedding.
I've been to a sand wedding. I haven't been to a candle wedding, but I've also been to a wedding where they washed each other's feet,
Ew.
which is kind of weird, I guess, if you don't understand the meaning behind washing each other's feet.
Yeah, that is weird at a wedding.
It
to
was
do that,
kind of
though.
interesting at a wedding.
Describe the situation.
They washed each other's feet.
I know, but like, did they just wash each other's feet, or everybody at the wedding washed
Oh,
their
no.
feet?
So they like stood up there. Their ceremony lasted like an hour though. That was the only bad thing about it. But they were very religious people. Anyways, they okay.
I mean, I wasn't laughing at them being religious.
I know.
It was your face. You guys couldn't see your face. I'm not making
Oh,
a joke about it being religious.
No, I know. Okay, anyways.
I know, but they can't know.
Can we cut this out?
No, just keep going.
Anyways, they like stood there and prayed for like 15 minutes, I swear. And it was kind of awkward. Like, I'm not going to try and judge somebody for how they were praying, but like they were standing right in front of each other and their foreheads were like touching each other. I don't know. That's probably normal. It just felt weird.
just their foreheads against each other.
Yeah, I don't know. It just felt weird. But then they like sat down and they took turns washing each other's feet. They took off each other's shoes, which they wore Toms.
Oh, trying to save the environment a little bit.
No, they told everybody to, if they could, buy Toms for the wedding, because if you buy a pair, they give a pair to somebody.
Yeah, it's not for the environment. They give a pair to
Yeah, so they tried to get everybody to wear Toms to the wedding too. But anyways, yeah, they wash each other's feet, which is a cool concept, but I don't know how I felt about it at the wedding.
Yeah, that is something different. But I mean, it's each his own, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking the visual I had in my head was like everybody at the wedding, like going down the aisle,
Like communion.
and like washing each other's feet.
No, it wasn't like that. Do people
Yeah.
do communion at weddings? Speaking of, that would be really weird. But
I don't know if that'd be weird necessarily. I mean, it would be different to do that because it's not really what the marriage is about.
yeah, I've been to weddings where they asked people if they wanted to be saved.
That would be, hey, I mean, that would be an amazing wedding if you're like one of your family members got saved at your wedding.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm pretty
That would
sure.
be awesome.
I'm not 100% sure, but didn't at Sydney's wedding, didn't the guy? I feel like he said something about it.
Did somebody get saved at her wedding?
No, not if somebody got saved, but I feel like he mentioned.
Oh, asked if somebody would come up. I don't remember.
I think he mentioned like if anybody wanted to talk to him, they could.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of cool because you don't realize like, I mean, everybody knows that weddings are religious, but you don't realize that people could be sitting there and you're witnessing to them, and they could like be picking up a
Yeah.
lot of.
I mean, most weddings, the preacher does basically give a sermon. So
He basically almost tells the gospel in a way too, because he'll say like the Holy Spirit like is to go with you, and I don't know what I'm saying.
that's why Samantha's not a pastor.
I'm not,
But
but I love Jesus.
yeah, we love Jesus. We're just not good at
But
expressing
I feel like
it.
in a way though, when you say your vows, like you're kind of sharing like kind of what God is all about too.
like how? Wait, I'm just confused. That's all.
I don't know if I want to try and explain it
Well,
because
try
that
it.
could
Yeah.
be so wrong.
Just go ahead and explain it to me, and I'll see what I think about it. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Like in sickness and in health, like we trust God and we know that his plans for us are good. And in death and in till death do us apart or whatever, like
yeah, I mean, there's a certain
I feel
level
like-
of there's a certain level of dependency that we're supposed to have on God that we're sort of having on each other. I see like what you're trying to say, maybe.
I think that we need Joel for this because he's really good at
He is good at explaining
Christian stuff.
Yeah, but I do understand what you're saying. You're getting to the point that
I think that when I said
there's trust involved in both relationships.
yeah, I think that when I said the whole thing about the gospel, like that was incorrect, but I do think that I'll call myself out. I was wrong. But I do think that at weddings there is a whole different level of like I don't want to talk about this.
There's parallels between the
Thank you.
relationship between the man and the woman and God and
Yes,
human.
thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Anyways,
there's
people can be saved at weddings.
Yes, and there's a lesson that the preacher can take away from that and give. The way that God calls the church his bride in the Bible.
Ooh, that's good.
So
Yeah, I was trying to be like really smart and go somewhere with that, and it didn't happen.
yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah, the church is God's bride, as it says in the Bible. And that song, "Beloved" by 10th Avenue North, it like talks about
Or
the whole
the
thing.
song.
It's like, "You're my beloved, lover, I'm
Oh,
yours.
yeah, that one.
Death should not part us. It's you I died for."
Okay, tell me that the death should not part us is part of the vows. Okay, it's not.
Yeah, well, yeah. The song is saying "death not part us," as in like we're going to spend eternity with Jesus. It's not, death will not part you and God. And the same way with death is not supposed to. Well, to death do you part with wedding. So that's with once you die, you're parted. Right?
Okay, yeah. Anyways, we can change the subject.
Jeez, I thought we were trying to have a meaningful conversation.
We were, but I was just kind of getting bored.
Samantha's not really good at podcasting.
Oh, wait, but I was seriously about to ask, am I doing good?
You're doing all right, but you
Oh,
can't
wow.
say you can't say stuff like you just said. Like you're supposed to just be like confident in what you're saying and just keep going because the listener.
Okay, we can just cut it out.
No, we can't cut anything out. This is natural. Oh, she's getting discouraged now.
How long have we been doing this for?
About an hour. We're about to wrap up.
Oh, man. But you and Joel's are like an hour 50.
Or no, hour 15 maybe.
Oh.
Well,
I
you
just
guys
feel
couldn't see her,
like-
but after like I said that, she just like drooped her head and like hit the microphone on the ground. She was very mad at me.
Oh, okay. That was such a hyperbole yet again.
Nice hyperbole.
I just feel like I did really good, and then you said that.
No,
and
you did do good. You did do good. But I was just
Guys-
saying that you have to have more confidence in your speaking because you're doing a great job.
If I did good, like, comment, and subscribe,
I think you did good.
and shout me out.
Shout her out. Her name's Samantha Hickman.
Okay. I didn't want the last name on there.
You don't want Samantha Hickman on there?
I didn't want that, no.
I'm trying to get him to find you on Instagram.
Please don't. I mean, it's too late because you said you weren't cutting stuff out, but
Okay, well, I'll try to cut that out.
yeah, cut also the part where I got really confused about what I was talking about.
Just shush.
Cut that too.
Wait, have we been talking for 2 hours?
I hope not.
Have we been talking for a whole 2 hours?
No.
No way. I think it's just been 1 hour. I think my time on my clock was saying 2, so I was like, what? But no, it's just been 1, I think. Anyways, hey Samantha, it's been good talking to you.
Thank you.
You've been a pretty good co-host, a filling co-host for Joel.
I hope so. I feel like you and Joel are really good friends and y'all talk really well together.
Yeah, well, we are.
And
we talk well together too, I
Cool.
think.
Okay.
So I think we're all just good friends, Samantha. Don't feel bad about yourself, okay?
thank you.
But yeah, you guys, don't
If
forget.
you want me to be on
I
here.
was about to do my outro. What else?
Oopsies.
Okay, no, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
Say what you need.
Okay,
to say.
just say it.
I was sorry. You're not gonna be mad.
I'm not. Jeez, this is what we're talking about, people. All right, just go ahead and say what.
I was just gonna say, if y'all want me to co-host again, you can email my business email. Okay.
What?
Ben made a mean face at me.
No, because she was talking to the side of her microphone like a weirdie.
I think we should cut this part too.
We're not cutting anything. Just talk.
Just email me.
Okay,
SammyWhammy96 at gmail.com.
Samantha wants to be emailed, or you can just email buttholetown@gmail.com. That's the podcast email. Or you can find me on Instagram. My name's Ben Sheffield. You can also find Joel on Instagram, Joel Knowles. We love you guys. And all right, time to wrap it up. So don't forget to wipe. Don't forget to not do drugs. And don't forget to include your girlfriend on your podcast from time to time. She's going to feel lonely. You might as well just throw her in there from time to time. Make her feel like she's a part of something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
What do you... I don't know what you're... All right. Yeah. That's... All right. See you guys later.